Disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Do not attempt this at home. Vitiated how-to will not be responsible because you decided to be a cheap ass and not hire a professional.
On with the show.
Well, I thought it was just me, and the more research I've done, and I thought it was just random things here and there. But over the past 5 years, because of all the BS going on since 2019, I just chalked it up to kind of random bullshit. Because I would go into my phone, and now, mind you, I have probably, 10,000 CDs that I could fit on my phone. I had enough music that I could play 6 months, 28 days, 8 hours, and 20 minutes straight through and never play the same file twice. Ever. And I'm constantly adding to the collection, constantly buying stuff. So I went looking, and I knew I had this album. It's Mazzy Star, So Tonight We Might something. I can't remember it because one of the songs I was wanting to listen to, Fade Into You. I went to look, and I'm like, wait a minute. That song's not there. But used to sometimes it'd be in a random place. Not when there either. And I have switched from 7 to whatever the hell this one is, because it did it on my 7 too. But it wasn't as bad. Well, this one here, I'm missing albums and bands and all kinds of other stuff. And I thought it was just me, because I've never had Apple Music ever. I learned not to do that because as soon as it come out and it would get your collection, as soon as you delete it, the Apple Music, you would lose your collection completely. They would take it off your phone. And how illegal is that? Very. But their terms and conditions, you allow it. I've never had that garbage, so there's that. But I'm finding, because I know, and I just put all this music on this phone 7 months ago, and I'd be listening and stuff, and I go look for an album I know I have, and it's gone. Or it'd be one song, like Matchbox 20. I got their whole first album. I know I have the motherfucker. Somebody gave me the fucking album. Give me the CD. So I know I have it. So I went looking for it. I got one song. And it's not even Semi-Charmed Kind of Life either. And it's like, what the fuck? So, if anybody of you out there that have an iPhone, don't waste your time. And don't waste your time buying albums off the Apple Music either. You're going to lose it. Because as soon as you think you got it, it disappears. And like I said, I thought it was just me. But now there's tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands. I've come across almost 1 million people so far that's having this issue. And it's not just an iPhone issue either. It is a cell phone issue. Seems like all the carriers are doing it now, because we have the music online, and you buy the virtual album that you lease. You don't buy nothing. It has become just like the video games now. You do not own anything. Zero, not a zilch. Well, I got rid of a good bit of my physical collection, but I'm going to be replacing that that collection back with the original shit. And from what I'm reading now, that the new version of iTunes if you link it to your collection, it deletes your collection periodically. So, only one thing would make that possible, and I forget the name of the record company, because back when whatever the hell is fucking his name, I can't remember his name now, the head guy at fucking Apple, Steve Jobs, when he was alive, there was an actual record company that made a deal with him. Is the whole reason why he created Apple Music in the first place. Made a deal with him to start selling the music that way so they could stop the pirating. So with that being said, the Apple company's using the terms and conditions to allow them to go through your phone and take your music. And I just read the terms and conditions for Apple on the when I first got this, because I seen an update when I first got this phone. I have it somewhere, and yeah, I put it on YouTube, and I got a strike for it because it pissed somebody off. They don't want you to know, so you have to go find it and read it. You allow them to do a lot of shit, but one thing it doesn't say is they can remove your music without your permission, or even with your permission. It doesn't say that. So I don't know how they're doing it, but it looks like that I'm probably going to be going back to a flip phone, because I'm over this shit. I mean, that's a lot of music to disappear, especially when you want to hear it. And I'm not buying anything. I don't rent nothing. I own it or I don't have it. I'm not renting none of that shit. Nope. I didn't rent games. I don't play video games now because I'm not renting them. My systems are all physical. What I have, first generation Xbox, Sega, Atari, shit like that. I ain't paying for that shit. I got albums, record player, CD player, cassette player. I just don't have a laser disc. But I never really cared too much for laser disc anyway. But I'm sorry, back onto it. So to all you out there about the music, because of the participation trophy generation and we gotta have convenience now, you guys just fucked it up for everybody. But that's alright though. I throw this phone in the fucking garbage for all I really care. I'll find another way to play my music. Even if I have to start copying discs and put a CD player back in my car, that's what I'll do. That way I ain't gotta worry about my shit disappearing. I did it once. I grew up with CDs and cassettes and records. I can go back to it.